All right. So let's get into it. If I woke up today and I no longer had a paycheck, no longer had a job, no longer had a 9 to 5, and I still had to make it, what would I do? And so for a lot of people, that's a real question. You know why? Because a lot of people are facing that, and a lot of people will be facing that scenario very, very soon. What is soon? Well, it could be, 30 days from now. It could be 6 months, a year from now, 2 years from now. But sooner or later, the time's going to come. You're going to get up. You're going to go to bed with a job, with some sense of security, and you're going to wake up the next day and find out that sense of security was false. You do not have a job. You do not have a paycheck, and you're going to have to find your way. So why am I saying this? Well, if you saw my recent video just a couple of days ago, I got a really, really good friend here, really good person, amazing person, loving, caring, all of that. And none of that matters. She still lost her job that she's been doing for a few years now in customer service. And she does, I don't know if it's customer service or sales, or I think it's a prayer. I think she does prayers too. She works for the Potter's House, the TD Jakes ministry. And I know they do a bunch of things. They sell things. They do prayer, call-in prayer, stuff like that. But she was laid off. And listen, if you could get laid off from a church giving out prayer, because Lord knows, if it's one thing we can't afford to lose, that would be prayer, people willing to pray for somebody else. But lo and behold, guess what happened? Laid off. And so just imagine, because she let me, I was like, what happened? And she was telling me some of the things that she kind of like saw the writing on the wall. She was saying like they had already begun like talking about layoffs. There were whispers in the building. And then I always tell you guys, man, listen, when you see the gray clouds in the sky, you already know, you can predict the future, that it's probably a good chance it's going to rain today. So what do? You bring your umbrella. But what if it doesn't rain? Well, you're prepared. It's better to have and not need than to need and not have. But for a lot of you, you rather wait until it's an emergency and then scramble to try to get things fixed or get things in order. And so, I didn't say these things to her, but I was like, look, in my mind, I was like, look, you saw the writing on the wall. Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
All right, so I grabbed my coffee from my favorite window worker, Miss Janice. She's always awesome. And so, but I was like, look, if you see the writing on the wall, this was going on in my head. If you see the writing on the wall, start to hear the whispers and whatnot, then you need to know that anybody can go. So if Luka Doncic, I call him Dunka. If Luka Dunka can get traded, anybody can get it. Anybody can get traded. Anybody can get fired. Anybody can get laid off. Don't you for a second, not 1 second, believe, you guys know what I'm going to say, don't ever believe that your job is safe. Don't ever believe that your job is secure. Don't ever believe that your job is reliable. Don't ever believe that they won't fire you. Don't ever believe that they won't let you go. Don't ever believe that they won't dismiss you. You are dismissible. You are not Beyonce. You are replaceable. The weakest link is you, right? The lie detector test determined that your confidence that they'll never let you go to be a lie. All right? Just understand how serious I am when I say that, because you guys get delusional. You get delusional. You start believing that, man, they can never fire me. I've been here too long. You start believing that I make too much money. Listen, the very fact that you make too much money is the number one reason they are wanting to fire you, because you make too much money. Firings are all about efficiency, all about getting the expense column, getting the line down, getting the number down. What better way to do it than to look at the person who makes too much money or the most amount and then determine, hey, can we slide this person's work to someone else? Or can we get a system in here or AI or something in here that can do the work? Even if they don't do it as well, can we save 150 grand by laying Mark off? And then Mark, you get let go. You guys are always in my comments saying, hey, that happened to me. I had a friend, worked 30 years, got laid off. 30 years is a long time to get laid off and dedicated to one job. I bet that person has a lot of regrets and would be wishing that they could go back and do something differently. So listen, things have changed. This is not the era that our parents and grandparents grew up in. This is a different world. Okay, just like the old sitcom when I was a kid. It's a different world, right? From where you come from. This is a different world. And so you have to understand that. And part of that is understanding there is no such thing as a safe, secure job. They should teach our kids in this. When our kids say the pledge in schools, they should say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. They get to the end, stand on the nation, God, bam. And then they ought to say, I believe that there's no such thing as a safe, secure job in America. I believe that working a 9-to-5 is the hardest way to make a living. I believe that living paycheck to paycheck is miserable. They should do that. They should have like a financial freedom pledge. I believe that financial freedom is a goal, not home loanership. Oops, did I say loanership? And I'm talking about myself, but as long as you understand better, you do better, right? And so what would I do, right? So that's my opening. It's my opening that takes all the time. And so that's my opening on this short video. By the way, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up if you haven't already. Also, guys, I'm going to be doing a free training. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use your phone to start a middleman business from scratch. All you need is a phone. You don't need experience. You don't need any of that. The business is created and developed and made for you. We give you all the templates, all the work. I give you the whole blueprint. All you have to do is take it, run the play, make the money, okay? And so if you are someone who would like to learn how to make money from your phone without having to leave your house, then you need to put the word middleman in the comments below or click the link in the video description below to get the free training. Do it quickly, very limited on how many people we can have. So move quickly. It's going to teach you how to do 3 things with your phone. How to book customers. Super easy. How to take a deposit. Oh, I like that. That's when I get paid. That's when you get paid. Try to get you guys on average $100, $150 per customer in a 5-minute transaction. Think of that. And then last thing you're going to do, dispatch the work. Yep, just like a broker, you're going to send the work to a contractor. We call them IPCs, independent professional. ISPs, independent service professionals. They're going to actually go out and do the work. So if I book a customer here today for anything, just be random, home cleaning. I don't do home cleaning, but I'll find a customer who needs it. I'll book that customer, get their info, get $100 or so deposit, and then contact an ISP contractor here, a cleaning contractor, send the work to them. They'll go and do the work. I don't leave the house. So if you want to learn how to do that in any industry you want to do it, it could be roofing, it could be home cleaning, garage repair, carpet cleaning, window tinting, vehicle detail, moving, website design, graphic design, anything. It does not matter. As long as it's a service business, you can middleman it. If you want to learn how to do it, put the word middleman in the comments below or click the link in the video description below. So what would I do if I was in this position? Well, I kind of gave you a clue. Trading time for money is not something I want to do, but I always tell you guys to keep your primary source of income, always, if you can. Hold on to the paycheck. I know I tell you not to live like that for the rest of your life, of course not, but hold on to it for now. Now, what else do you need to do? While you still have your number one primary source of income, your job, then what you should be doing is looking for other streams of income. So this is where the money that you have saved in the bank comes into play. This is where the free time, your discretionary time when you're not at work, comes into play. So you go to work, you punch the clock, you make that paycheck, that honest living, nothing wrong with having a job, and then you get off from work. Now what do? Now you start working on what I call your 5 to 9. You did your 9 to 5, now you're 5 to 9. Now you go home and you start working on your 5 to 9. You get an idea. You do some research. You watch some videos like this. By the way, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You start figuring out, how can I make money when I'm not at work? That's the question you have to ask. The number one question you're going to start with. All right, I'm off the clock. I'm not at work. How do I still make money? And that's where the beauty of having these phones is going to come in and aid you, because you don't have to go to a library. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is pull out your phone. Your phone will help you to make money. So pull out your phone. You can do what I do. You can create a middleman business. You can pull out your phone and say, all right, what are some popular service businesses in this area? And then it might say, hey, home cleaning is popular, garage repair is popular, TV mounting is popular, moving is popular, website design is popular. And then you might say, all right, I'll pick one of those. Number one, do I know anyone who does any of those things? All right, I know a guy, I know a friend at the gym. He's got a carpet cleaning service. All right, bet. Let me hit him up. Let me talk to him, find out what he charges to do this, and then find out what he's willing to work for. He charges, $100 per house. All right, I'll charge the customer $150. I'll keep 50, he'll get the 100. Now, every time I book a customer, I'll take $50. It's just that easy. Or you could be like, all right, I'll go and get a vending machine, but before I do, let me go secure some locations, do all my research on how to do vending. Bam, I got a vending machine, I got a location. Now I'm learning to make money when I'm not at work. I'm booking small jobs for my friend's company. Now I'm learning to make money when I'm not at work. Right? And finding, even if you don't have friends who do service businesses, I can teach you how to find them very easily. They're already out there waiting for you. They're already piled up, just waiting for work. And so it's very easy. You'll never have to go out and do a job. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this since 2020. I have not done a moving job at all, and I don't want to. I have not done a home cleaning job, and I don't want to. I don't even know how. So, but just sharing this with you, that these jobs are not safe, they're not secure. If you could get laid off from TD Jakes, you could get laid off anywhere, because if there's anything we need in this world, it's prayer, and prayer is free. But we can't afford an extra prayer. We can't afford somebody in here praying. Then everybody should be worried. Where's this economy going? I don't know. Trump's putting tariffs everywhere. I don't know how that's going to work. And the preliminaries are, it ain't gonna work that well, because if you threaten a country we need and they threaten you back, now we got price wars, right? And so in the wrong direction. So and now we got inflation because it's costing more. So I don't know what his plan is. He's smarter than me, I'm sure. He's got smart people around him. But I'm saying all that to say this. You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Gas prices are still high. We need to drill, baby, drill. We hadn't seen that. Gas prices are still high. Food prices are still high. Right? Now, he's a better candidate than what we were going to get, for sure. But it doesn't mean he's going to do everything right. It doesn't mean he's perfect. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be praying for him to succeed. It doesn't mean that, things are not going to be tough. So we got a 4-year journey. We're just starting, a month in. I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm hoping and praying things work out. We're not even a month in, just a couple weeks. So, again, guys, my advice is always the same. Have a job, have a primary source of income, yes. Just do not allow it to be your only source of income, just in case. Just in case. You want to pile money in the bank? A better thing to do with your money would be to take some of the money out, use the money to create another source of income. That's what the banks do. That's how I know it works. The banks wouldn't be here. That Chase Bank wouldn't be sitting on this corner if that wasn't true. If banks just open to save your money, how do they make money to stay open? How do they make money to pay staff? They have to make money some way, right? Yeah, because they sell money. What? Yeah, the banks sell money. You didn't know that? Money is a product. Banks sell it. What do you think an interest rate on a loan is? It's the price you're going to pay me back to borrow my money. So a loan is money for sale. That's all it is. That's why when interest rates go up, people stop buying money. When they go down, money's cheap, people start buying money again. So I hope this helped. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you agree or disagree. I'm going to go ahead and have my coffee, but I want to share this with you. Do not make the mistake of believing that your job is safe and secure. Do not make the mistake of believing stacking money in a bank account is a protection or hedge against rainy days and emergencies. It's not. You know what it's going to do? It's going to create an emergency for you, because you're going to be in a position where you're going to have access to that money when the roof falls in, when the sky collapses on you. Then you're going to go to that money. Most people don't even have $5,000, so most of us on here probably don't. You're going to go to that account, drain it quickly. You're going to learn that it does not replenish itself. So it's empty, it's zero, it's going to stay zero. You got no income coming in. You're going to use it to pay off bills and just band-aid your life, hoping that you get a job in time, hoping that you get a job that pays enough in time, or hoping that you could get 2 jobs to pay what the one job that let you go paid you. A better way would be to hedge. Use the money now. Create a source of income now. When they lay you off or fire you, it ain't going to hurt as bad because you have money coming in now. You sit on emergency money, you spend it, it's at zero. It stays at zero. You get cash flow, you spend it, it goes back to whatever it was. It comes back the next month. That's why it's called flow. That's why money's called currency. Currency die when it remains still. Your money dies when it sits still. I'm here to tell you, for the first time in your life, that saving money in a bank account and stacking it and saving it to save it, saving it to leave it there, saving it to rescue you from a rainy day or an emergency is a terrible idea. If you're going to save money, save it to use it to make more money. That's the rule. All right, put middleman in the comments. I'll see you guys in the training. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, tell someone else about the channel, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace.